All right, record. Time to talk smack.
There's your typical start to a game.
Oh yeah.
No return.
Oh yeah, we're live now. Georgia Tech versus Georgia. What a crazy game we got. Rivalry week.
What's up, guys? It's good to be back on the pod.
We got special guest KJ.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's just the time to be back on the pod too. You know, first time on. I'm benched right now, so you know I'm in for the season. You know, guys.
Hey, KJ always keeps it buck.
All right, so Georgia Tech has Haynes King back at quarterback this week, working on an injury, so we'll see how he plays tonight.
Haynes King.
Senior.
Wow. Georgia Tech. Ooh, he broke it back.
All right, 7-0 Georgia Tech.
Okay.
Georgia Tech is a run-heavy offense.
I love how they do this in the NFL now too.
Like
the
the
guy
guy
was
blow the play dead.
no, the guy was like done for like here. Let's see.
Nice.
Yeah, the guy's done. He's done. Forward motion's over. Now he runs for 50 yards.
Dang, Cavs lost to the Hawks again, guys.
All right, that is it's gonna go down as a 44-yard run, 44, 45.
Like
I think
said.
he's going to meet that average today based off the first one.
Jamal Haynes reminds me of Jamie Haynes, a ridiculously bad school board person.
Like I said, though, Georgia Tech loves to run the football. Haynes King, a very mobile quarterback.
All right, and well, Haynes King, he took it on the draw there.
He has amazing stats of 11 touchdowns, 8 running, and that's about it.
He has 11 passing touchdowns and 10 rushing.
8 rushing. Let's not
He does
stretch
both.
it. 8 rushing.
He does it both.
He has one pick, I'm pretty sure.
So he has 19 total touchdowns.
It's the era of the two-way quarterback. Is awesome.
Oh, they rotate quarterbacks?
This guy's a true freshman. He started last week because King
Are
was
they
out.
brothers?
So they're doing
They're brothers?
No,
What's the other guy's name?
I don't know. But against Miami, they were
Tom
both.
Brady.
Against Miami, they were both playing.
Oh, looking deep.
That's a
completed
college
pass.
catch.
Nice. Oh, they
Ooh,
called
they
no
called it
catch.
incomplete. One ref said complete, the other ref said
We're going to get a review on this, I think.
Let's
Friends.
watch
Here's
it.
the review. Not a good angle.
Ah, he's out.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible footwork. The
Yeah,
one
well,
stupid college rule of
I
1
think
foot in.
a better throw should have been made there, but
Yeah, but I mean, when you got a run-heavy quarterback, you can't expect the best.
It showed the quality ref in that one ref completely blind that he was out by a foot, and the other ref made the right call, I guess.
I mean,
All refs suck, man. You know that as well as anybody. Georgia Tech mascot blinged up. That was a
There
false
looked
start.
like movement somewhere, but it was not called. Did his knee go down? That's gonna be cool.
Georgia Tech's gonna get a gain of 10
yeah,
now. Take over
Georgia
the first
Tech's
down.
they're looking very good right now.
They're playing a little inspired.
Tech with a good little drive here for the young Yellow Jackets. Quick fact, I went to high school with the mascot Yellow Jackets, so I have a big fan of Georgia Tech. Although since I was 4, I was a Bulldog fan, so of course I have to root for the Bulldogs.
Okay, yeah, that's cap. Don't lie to the audience.
We've been winning lots of titles lately.
Don't lie to the audience.
Winning lots of
Since you've been
titles.
4, you've been a Bulldog.
I was born a Bulldog.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 19. Handoff.
Quarterback
Side.
should have kept it there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 2-yard
I mean,
gain.
he's coming off an injury, so he wants to be careful. They haven't utilized the other quarterback yet, which is surprising
Well,
to
that's
see.
a tough blow.
That is a tough blow for the Lions. Lions, breaking news, Malcolm Rodriguez out for the year for the Detroit Lions. At the next commercial break, we'll talk about the Chiefs stealing one at home against the Raiders today,
I'd rather not.
since no one saw it.
Happy Black Friday, everyone.
Oh yeah, happy Black Friday. Make sure you get your discounts.
Dude, why are they running the play clock? You guys
Slow,
have
they
time
gotta
out.
slow the game down.
Now they just
And
use the
call it early
timeout.
timeout because they're over coaching. Yo, 3. You turn the volume down on that?
Over here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Georgia Tech proven to be a dangerous team here early in this one.
Yeah.
Coming off a win 2 weeks ago against Miami.
I'm not really sure if a 2-minute 58 drive where they haven't scored makes them dangerous.
They look like they're ready to play though.
Yeah. Mama, teach what you think of the
John Travolta, solid
Jackets
Santa
so far.
Claus. Travolta had the same Riz there as Gay J did earlier today with the 70-year-old lady. Alright, we got a movie preview here.
Oh,
Disney
it
Plus
looks
movie.
terrible.
It's dumb as hell.
It's not gonna be good, guys. It's on Disney Plus.
That's true.
So there'll be
Is this a Star Wars thing?
Disney Plus, so there'll be. Never mind.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about commercial break? Aren't we supposed to be on commercial?
Yeah, he was going to. We were going to talk about the Chiefs, but I decided not to.
Oh, yeah. We can do it the next break.
Oh, we can get Disney and Hulu for $2.99 for 1 year, you guys. But then it goes up to $73 million.
Oh, and you're not allowed to sue Disney, even if you die. Alright, which $1 million Whopper is your favorite? Man, sometimes the just look ahead college football playoff, man. There's a lot of teams sitting at 3 losses in the SEC. Which ones do you think get in?
This is what they didn't want. You didn't want 3 and 4 loss teams vying
I'm
for
gonna be
those
honest.
spots.
Right now, none of them are getting in. It's all gonna depend on what happens this week with the top 11 teams. And Clemson, who's 12.
Oh, yeah.
If Clemson loses to South Carolina, it's very likely that a 3-loss SEC team will get in.
But my only fear, here's my only fear, right? So you got teams playing in conference championships, which is essentially an extra game. Will they penalize teams for losing the conference championship?
They won't penalize Georgia.
Well, Miami and SMU, both in the playoffs right now, play each other. Loser of that game's out.
SMU
In all
should be
likelihood.
out, yeah.
If Miami and SMU are both 11-1 playing in that championship game and they play a close game against each other, they'll both be in. 100% in my opinion.
Both teams will lose in the tournament, but
I think if they play, here's the thing: if one of them gets blown out in the conference championship, I think they'll knock them out. But I also I think Miami still has to take care of business this week, which it's going to be a tough game.
you got a
And
special
Syracuse.
announcement. I'd like to make a special announcement. Elton John is been declared gay. It's breaking news.
But back to our conversation. In my opinion, the only team that's safe that can lose 3
Dude, he
games
just drew the Big Dipper.
is
Yeah.
Georgia.
Teach, was that your attempt at a joke?
If Georgia wins tonight and loses that SEC championship game, I think they'll be in regardless.
I never tell jokes when my childhood team, the Bulldogs, are playing.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I
locked in.
forgot you get really serious about it.
Georgia needs a big defensive stop here. Their defense took a little bit of a hit against a really good offensive Massachusetts team last week.
Man, why these runs up the middle? Okay, well,
He had a good run
what
until he
did.
decided to tackle
Yeah,
himself
why-
against the red
He
shirt guy.
he did a little stutter step there. I mean,
I feel like
gain of 4 yards.
if you want to be a good defensive player nowadays, I think you should wear number 11. Every number 11
Parsons.
is
Michael
now a really good
Parsons,
football
yeah.
player, defensive player.
I can only think of Parsons right now.
Well, I said
Yeah.
really good. I didn't say superstar. I said really good. So you're right.
You're saying
Oh
Parsons
no!
isn't
Here
a
comes it.
superstar.
Here comes this debate again. Yeah, Michael
He's
Parsons.
not a superstar.
He's saying, guys, he thinks
All right,
Parsons
3rd
isn't
and
a
4. Lining up in shotgun, Georgia Tech. Georgia is bringing house. Screen open.
Terrible play
And is he going to break the
he's gonna get it,
tackle? No.
call. Now, if you're Georgia Tech, you want to upset the Bulldogs, you go for every
superstar.
fourth
You
down.
kick a field goal here.
Field goals do not win you games.
Dude,
They got
this
a
is
lucky.
not the old Georgia.
They got
This
a
is-
lucky
yeah,
40.
this
Well, they
is-
got a lucky 40-yard run. You're not going to get that lucky 40-yard run again, because he should have been declared down.
Tech runs the ball enough to where they could easily get another 40-yard run this game.
What's the deal with the subjectivity of sometimes blowing it down, sometimes letting it play on?
See, I'm telling you, just kicking field goals doesn't upset teams.
Why? Because Georgia's offense has struggled this entire
They
season.
scored 59 against a really good defensive
Against
Massachusetts team.
a
last year.
really good UMass team.
I think in this point in the game, you just take the points, you get the lead.
Dude, I feel like you're getting old too quick.
No, I think as the game goes on, you see, like, say Georgia scores this next possession, then you're like, okay, they're locked in.
I firmly believe that you go touchdowns and you go for 2 every single time. Your kicker just stays home.
This
and
is
these
my
teams-
opinion on it. Georgia Tech is a good football team.
Okay, this is a dumb graphic
Georgia's
because
a
if
very
they
good
win the
football team.
SEC
I don't think it's
championship,
that-
they're in.
I don't think this is like that uneven of a matchup. I agree with you that like if it's like a group of 5 team playing against like Ohio State or something, you should go for it every time. But in this position, I mean, I think you got 2 good teams going against each other.
All right.
Well, you got a very, 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 very good team against.
We got some copyrightable music being
Georgia
played
Tech's not a
tonight.
good team.
When you're talking about 7-4 college football team, where 4 of those wins are against high schools.
No. You're talking about a very good 7-4 football team.
All right. Georgia Tech kicking
All right,
off.
fans, if they return it, free hot dog. Well, looks like we have a free hot dog.
And he's going to be down at the 20, possible 15-yard penalty coming
Yeah,
here.
change the
Oh, the cops are getting involved here, you
There's
guys.
the Oklahoma game's coming down the wire.
Carson Beck, the $1 million man.
The basketball game's coming down the wire.
Well, that takes like an hour and a half in college basketball.
Carson
All right,
Beck has
fans, we're now watching the non-stop Beck highlights. He completes passes to both teams.
Yeah.
He's really good at seeming like the most disinterested guy on the field.
I mean, he had a Heisman type game against a very good Massachusetts team last year. Last week.
He played good against Tennessee, so you gotta give him that.
Wow. Wait, MCBB, what is that?
Uh-oh. That's a good start.
My alma mater, Delaware Tech, is dogged by 35 points.
I guess ETN is still injured for Georgia.
You went to Delaware Tech.
Del State, I'm sorry, Del State. I was 2 of, well, never mind.
You're gonna quit while you're ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop something. Well, let's see if Georgia Tech can answer. The defense can stop Georgia here. There's typical Beck. A little
All
rusty
right.
at the beginning.
Incompletion on 2nd and 3, bringing up
That's what I'm
3rd and 3.
The field goal was smart, if you ask me.
Guys, our sideline girl is Katie George. She'll update us on some things such as what size pants the Georgia quarterback is wearing.
Yeah, and we'll likely say that if a player's foot has been spun the opposite way around, will tell us the complete obvious thing that he's out for the rest of the game. Because I believe that was her. In the
All right,
playoff.
big 3rd down here. Georgia Tech can get the ball right back.
Georgia's starting running back is out again today, guys, if you didn't know.
And
Beck with another
drop on
quality
3rd
pass.
and 3.
And Georgia Tech guy just laughing and giggling at the. You don't want to wake up a bulldog.
Now, were they lining up to go for it here?
I mean, this is really funny. This taunt right here. Whoa! He pointed 2 guns at that guy.
No, I do have to defend Beck though. His receivers do drop a lot of balls.
See, I like this. Georgia's going for it
As much as he plays
with a punt.
very delicate.
Dude, that guy just shot the receiver for Georgia. I think that should be a violent fine.
It's a rivalry game, man. Everything goes this week.
No, you gotta let him play. You gotta let him play.
All right, you also got to return every punt if you're Georgia Tech. You don't do fair catches.
No, then you risk fumbling, all that. You just play it safe, man.
How come whenever they show the streets of cities during football games, they're totally empty now? They hide the homeless like under the buildings.
Why they got a rainbow on across it?
We're not losing. It's not game. Let's go.
Target looking to get at least 12 customers in their store during Black Friday at one moment of the day.
What are you talking about?
Target, man. Last 3 times I went to Target, I was the only person in the store.
Really? That's the one right out here?
Yeah.
Why?
Yet somehow I was 10 minutes in line at the register.
Because they only had 2 lanes
Crazy.
open. And the rest were self-checkout.
Yeah.
Updating college basketball. Ole Miss.
That's pretty crazy. I mean, Target needs to lower the prices. Though, for
Comeback.
real.
Target's done, man. I'd give it 3 years to file for bankruptcy.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I think there's some, like, what will keep Target afloat is, like, the people who think they're too good for Walmart.
That's true, but that's getting far.
Because there's a lot of people who are like, I'm too good for Walmart and will go shop and, like, pay extra for the sole reason of they want to pay extra.
You guys, I'm a really good announcer, so I'm just going to go over during the commercial. Georgia Tech, started the season with big win over a then 10th ranked FSU. That was a big mistake. 24-21. They beat Georgia State 35-12. Lost to a Syracuse team that started off the season very well. Then they destroyed VMI 59-7. Lost to a 19th ranked Louisville team at the time, 31-19. Beat the Dukies and UNC. Those are quality wins against basketball schools.
Duke is
Got
a
crushed by Notre Dame. Lost to VTech. 2 really bad losses in a row.
Take a note though, that Notre Dame loss.
Beat a Miami team by
Haynes King was not playing that game.
5, and then beat North Carolina State by 1 last week. So, I mean, kind of a mid-season for them.
Yeah, but if their quarterback doesn't get injured, it's a very.
I mean, given their last 3 years, it's been a better year for them.
These rivalry games give you a chance to salvage your season a little bit. They'll probably play in the crap bowl.
If they end up 8-4 with wins over Georgia and Miami, that's a very good season in my opinion.
That's what you aim for, a very good season.
After what Georgia Tech's been doing in the past years,
Man, because the only thing Georgia Tech's done in past years is ruin a UCF playoffs over that 1 year.
I mean,
That was
the last couple of years, we've walked into these rivalry games saying Georgia's going to win by 50.
Oh, come here. White guy. Ref, come on.
All right, we're going back to 1997 when Georgia beat Georgia Tech 27-24, according to his ESPN stat. I don't know why they're showing that. Ooh, looking deep. Touchdown.
Give me that. Come on.
Is that Isaac Bruce? Oh.
Man, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going.
Yeah.
You're going. You're going. You're going.
Ooh.
Oh, so they both played for these schools.
Come on. Come on.
That's pretty crazy.
Ref.
Oh my god.
Get
Get
in
there.
there.
Get there.
He's slow.
Time.
All right, Georgia Tech with their second drive of the game after Georgia's 3 and out on their opening drive. Haynes King and shotgun.
Ooh.
Dropping back to throw.
What a
Got
weak-
blitz and a loft. That's
That's
a
just
big
bad defense
gainer.
because that throw was so bad.
Georgia Tech up to the 50 on a
He's
long
not able to
throw.
throw the ball downfield right
Let's
now.
go.
Now you can see here, this is a good game plan because they expected the blitz. They expected the blitz coming in from the linebacker, which ended up working, but left the receiver in the slot wide open.
That's a good throw, actually.
Wow.
Georgia Tech, they shot guns at the one guy, and this guy's throwing
Wait.
stripper money all over the
Can't
place.
let him
They're
turn
looking like a
down.
better team right
Haynes
now.
King, a direct run. That's going to be a 4 or 5 yard gain.
Now again, Georgia Tech's
Up to
inside
45
Georgia territory,
yard line.
but will they kick a field goal or go for a 10-0 lead? Because 6-0 does nothing.
I agree with you on this one.
Yeah, you need 6 here.
Guys, special shout out to Everfluss. He was a great Bears coach.
Oh.
I didn't know he was around for that long.
Bears' first time firing a head coach during the season on 105. That's correct.
I remember that. I was this little kid.
All right, second
Mike-
and 5 coming up
Mike
for
Dick
the
good at
Yellow
fourth.
Jackets. They're in the I formation. 45 heading the Georgia way from right to left. Direct handoff to the running back. And he's going to pick up the first down, get a couple more. That's going to be a 7 yard gain. Actually, no.
Guys,
That's
what's his name? He's a
11-yard
spunky
gain.
little fella.
up to the, looks like to be the 39 yard line.
Go to our college expert,
Diamond D, what do you
Diamond
think
D.
of that play?
Who was the running back?
I don't know his name.
I'm going to call him 27.
Starts with an A, I'm pretty sure.
But he's been really spunky. I think he's up to 50, 60 yards rushing already.
All right, once again, Georgia Tech in the shotgun.
We got a motion set,
Sending
double
3 in
tight end
motion.
set to the left.
3 receivers wide.
Force on.
Another guy in motion. Georgia showing blitz pressure. Direct handoff.
No.
Georgia Tech driving again.
Going to be a 6 or 7 yard gain.
I feel as a huge Bulldog fan. I believe they make agreements with the gambling company to start off slow every game.
Yo, was at it, bro.
Whoops, they went 5 yards. My mistake there. 2nd and 5.
I told you, this is going to be an easy cover for Georgia Tech.
See what him right here.
Diamond D did predict an easy coverage. I predict that Georgia will start off slow and score 42 points in the second quarter.
I mean, when you're talking a spread of 17.5 points now. All right. 2nd
It's
and
up to
5.
19 and some.
They like sending these receivers in motion.
They're tossing.
It should have been a pitch to the running back would have worked there, but a 4 yard gain.
Oh my god.
They'll take it on 2nd and 5. It brings up 3rd and an important 1 yard.
All right, I've got my 17th Black Friday text from Dix today.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, they got to give it a break.
We gotta score, bro.
6:48 left in the first quarter. Georgia Tech up 3-0. 3rd and 1 for the Yellow Jackets with a chance to go up big against the Bulldogs. They need this to convert and continue to keep this drive alive. In the shotgun, 3 receivers out wide.
No way.
Running back in motion. Direct handoff to Haynes King,
That's
who is
fourth
going
down.
to get...
That's
That's
fourth
a
down.
bad
Ooh,
spot.
they're not giving him the yard. That's a bad spot.
No, that's a good spot. He
I
got
don't
it.
think he got it, but I think he was close.
He ran wimpily into the
Well,
pile.
they should have just had Haynes King run it, and why would they bring in the freshman quarterback to run No, yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good
he
spot.
ran into a wall.
Great spot.
Wow. 4th and 1. Georgia Tech should go for it, no?
Of course they should go for it.
They're gonna go for it. I would hope. I would run the same exact play.
Big play here for Georgia Tech. Haynes King back in. They like sending guys in motion, bringing in the extra blocker, hand it off to... He did not get there.
He did not.
I don't.
They make it harder for himself. That's a terrible spot either way.
Cody! I'm getting forced, bro.
You gotta ask yourself now. Should you have just taken the points?
No.
No, you need
You
to...
should have just made a better play call. The play call was terrible. Why are you trying to... You're not going to run up the gut of Georgia.
Now, the motion man bringing in the extra blocker.
Bad blocking though, dude.
You're not going to run
That
up the
was a
gut
bad
of Georgia.
block. They should have just set the guy in motion and handed it off to him.
Should have done an option play.
No, you should have snuck it, dude. All you need is a half a yard. Just sneak the ball.
All right, well, Georgia is going to take a huge break there. They're starting their drive at their own 26-yard line.
That's not new league, bro. New team.
Hand off to the running back. He's going to pick up 4. Get up to the 30.
Kind of play the Sparks for Bulldogs, so a 21-0 run usually.
Georgia Tech playing without their starting running back again.
That is this running back's first carry of the year. That's pretty interesting.
ETN's hurt.
2nd and 6. Hand off again. That's going to be good for 2 yards, bringing up 3rd and
Georgia's
4.
loving the run game right now for some reason.
Well, it's going to be a quick game.
I start throwing the ball.
Both teams
5
running
minutes
the ball.
left in the first quarter. 3rd and 4 for the Georgia Bulldogs from their own 32-yard line.
Fans, if
Georgia
you took
Tech
the
de-
over, you're pretty much done.
Georgia Tech defense holding their own right now, but they need the stop here to get momentum back on their side after that big 4th down stop of their own that crushed their last drive.
I feel like Georgia's coach would be a cool guy to hang out with at a bar and
Definitely.
drink some pictures with.
Not Kirby.
Carson Beck in shotgun, 3 receivers out wide. They send the running back out on a route on the slant, caught.
That's wide receiver number 1 right there, Dylan Bell.
Dylan Bell up to Georgia's 48-yard line.
Yeah, I mean that's easy work.
Well, that was targeting. They missed the targeting right there.
Well, he caught that in what looked like double coverage, and a Georgia Tech player is down.
That's a concussion from targeting.
That's a big play right there, man.
Guys, just play football responsibly. Targeting could cost this guy's life.
All right, so the big 7th page of the newspaper headline for today: the Chiefs steal one at home against the Raiders. Interesting ending of the game. Typical Chiefs game, 1 possession game. They came down to the wire, up 19-17 against the Raiders, with the Raiders having a chance to take a late field goal and win the game 20-19. A botched play all around from the Raiders, but what was initially called a false start turned into an illegal shift. Kansas City recovered the fumble and was able to decline the penalty. Diamond D, what's your opinion on the end of the Raiders-Chiefs game? Did the refs cheat, or was it just bad coaching on the Raiders? What's more to blame?
I think it was a mix of bad officiating and bad coaching. I mean, first off, it starts with the bad coaching though, because that would have never happened if you just played the game the right way. I mean, you spike the ball at 3 seconds and you kick the field goal. There's no reason to run out of play with no timeouts left. Just terrible management. Obviously, yeah, the refs played a part in that. But, I mean, the Raiders are 2-10 for a reason. They suck.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, the Chiefs got bailed out again. No doubt about it.
I mean, with the clock running down in this scenario, no timeouts, 2nd and 3. Why even risk running another play and not even getting the field goal off to begin with?
Exactly. That's why you let it run down to 3 seconds, you spike the ball, and you kick the field goal. You're already at like the 32-yard line. That's in field goal range for sure.
But what makes the refereeing a little suspicious in my mind, so there really wasn't a false start either on the play. There really wasn't a penalty at all on the play. It was a clean play. It was just a miscommunication from the Raiders. We're about to get some whipped cream ASMR. What was interesting about what the refs did is instead of just picking up the flag and saying no call, which is what it was, they instead decided to call illegal shift. So the Chiefs had the chance to apply and not give the Raiders another play. What do you think about that, Diamond D?
I think the refs definitely had something in there. I mean, there was the one ref called a false start, I'm pretty sure, and they changed the call just because it was Kansas City. So
Yeah, they called the play dead, and then they changed it to a non-dead play.
Yeah,
so.
I didn't see any movement there. So
They definitely blew the whistle before the fumble had been recovered.
All I know is it was some top tier shenanigans. And another screw job. So, but at the end of the day, Kansas City's 11-1, but they're not close to being the best team in the NFL right now.
But either way, the Chiefs, the darling, in the eyes of the league, escape with a victory, move to 11-1. The Raiders falling to 2-10, which honestly is probably a good thing for them to improve their draft position, but still had a chance to get a win against a heated rival. Didn't get the job done. Already looking forward to next season.
Yeah, he knocked himself out on that play. That's awesome.
Georgia Tech, a little confusion on the snap here. They're going to hand it off wide to the running back who's going to get the first down.
You can already see Georgia's using multiple running backs in this game without Trevor, or I don't know if his name's Trevor, but ETN. They're starting running back.
Well, to be fair, with the college sideline dressed with 142 players in dress, they probably have 17 running backs that can play.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10. They have flipped the field from the Georgia Tech 43-yard line. Running back in motion. They pull out, handed it off to him. And that's going to be a 5-yard gain. Up to 38.
If fans were looking for an uneventful, boring, run-happy first quarter in this big-time rivalry game, they got what they wanted.
Come on.
I mean, right now, this game's going the way Georgia Tech wants.
Oh, boy!
Well, a lot of running.
All right, from the 38-yard line, 2nd and 5. Beck and play action.
And
Good
touchdown.
blocking, and he's looking deep. Incomplete.
That's not Lad McConkey.
Lad McConkey doesn't make the catch there.
Knock off Lad McConkey does not make the catch. Georgia with a 3rd and 5 on the border of their kicker's field goal range.
Hold there, to be honest.
No, that's good defense.
Okay, that was a hold.
Oh, he white.
Oh, that's right.
What am I doing, bro? I think he's not the way he get the ball yet, bro.
If you closely watch a game, you see how really, really bad referees are in every sport that you watch.
Interesting. They call a run here, and it's going to be a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't do that.
You think they're going for it?
100%.
I mean, they should.
That's why he ran it there.
Get
No,
the
big
get
play
the
in the game, though. Georgia Tech stops them here. We got a ball game.
Yeah, this is huge.
4th and 3. Receiver in motion, 4 wide. Running back to the
Are they
left
not going to go for
of
it?
Carson Beck. Georgia Bulldogs moving left to right. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Georgia Tech leading 3-0. Carson Beck barking orders. Takes the snap. Georgia Tech rushes 5 to the sideline and is caught by Bell. He is out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Great coverage. He was within 10 yards of the guy.
It's Bell, man. Bell's going to get open.
I could have thrown that completion. All right, here's the first update on baseball players getting overpaid. Tommy Edman, a 5-year, $74 million deal. He had 2 homers and 13 ribbies in the postseason.
Oh, well, you did not see Blake Snell's contract, though. Blake Snell got even more overpaid than he had.
So again, the money tree is growing. Blake Snell, yeah, overpaid. He'll pitch, he'll give you a good solid 4 2/3 to 5 2/3 innings every time out.
Carson Beck was seeing a ghost there because he just threw a terrible pass that.
You guys
Nearly
update on the guy who knocked himself out. He's alive and walking. He does seem to have lost a sock on his right leg.
No, contrary to popular belief, baseball rant.
He's talking to his mama.
Pitching is the worst it has ever been.
Rodney Shelley's mama is calling somebody.
Blake Snell has pitched past the 7th inning 3 times in his career.
How did the mama get down there so quick at a college game?
Screen pass, blocked well, 9-yard gain.
Does number
They're
11
giving
play
him
both
the
fields?
first down?
Oh, wait, that was the first down.
No, I just have 2 number 11s, I think.
That's right. College is dumb like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, and the game everyone's been clamoring for, Utah versus UCF. The battle of the disappointing Big 12 teams.
Let's go. Let's go eat.
We're going to have a measurement.
Dude, smart. Why, bro?
He wants that first down. I think it should have been a first down.
They're about to just sneak the ball. Like, they were going to get it regardless.
Come on, that's good. That's good.
I think Georgia's maybe playing into this game being more important than it actually is.
Stop it. Come on, bro. Makes no sense.
Both ways, bro.
Actually, I know what that is, though. Soccer.
KJ, get on the.
Bro, I'm here, bro. Look, see.
All right, we have a brief break in play.
Oh, I see him.
Middle.
Drop it.
Come on.
3rd and 1, Georgia
So this is a through ball.
fails to pick it up. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the 11-yard line,
Let's square it.
and they're going to have to run a play before the first quarter ends.
That's like a square.
They went for it on 4th and 3. They're on 38, and now they're down to the 11. Do they go for it here, Teach?
On the 4th and 1, I mean, they should. They're Georgia Bulldogs, man.
Yeah, Kirby's probably going to go
Come
for
on,
it.
come
We'll
on,
see.
come
They
on.
might try to make
A
him
Bulldog
jump.
beats a jacket every time.
Kirby Smart still arguing the spot on the 2nd down play, which was correct.
Go from right there, bro.
Carson Beck under center. This is likely going to be a QB sneak. If he hands it off, I'd be surprised. Receiver in motion. And he is going to
That was
be...
bad. Oh, no,
He got it. Oh, the
Ooh, the line
The ref
judge.
did not give him
The line judge did not give him. It appeared as though Georgia's running back had reached out for the first down before he was down. The line judge is not going to respect the reach out before being down. It looks like it's going to be a stop, and Georgia Tech ball is still up 3-0.
How do you call him behind the line of scrimmage there? He wasn't behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting to go.
No, he was down. It's a good call.
Yeah, that's a good call, actually.
Good call by the chubby ref.
Yeah, terrible play call by the Georgia Bulldogs, though, to go with a handoff 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage there.
Big play for you guys who took Georgia Tech in the plus 19.
I mean,
And back to take it up one more time.
Why did I not put
Oh,
$3,000?
you gotta love that name, Biggers.
Let's go.
Dude, Georgia could score 40 in the second quarter.
That is true.
it
What did you?
happen.
Did you just say
Co-
the N-word on our
Biggers, dude. His name's Biggers. That's awesome.
Georgia Tech, this will be the last play of the first quarter. He runs
Oh, this ass.
misdirection. He's
Like
gonna
another lucky 30-yard
Dude,
run.
this
break
guy's good,
off.
bro.
If he wasn't so pudgy and could run a little faster, it'd be really good. What?
Is his name also Haynes? I think it is.
That's crazy. Yeah, Georgia Tech ESPN is not updated, but that was, I think, a 26-yard run, 22-yard run.
You guys, that was the first quarter of nothingness.
All right, first quarter. We go to our first game break brought to you by Fat Boy Ice Cream Sandwiches. Fat Boy Ice Cream Sandwiches. They're so good.
Amazingly small, though.
Yeah, but they're fat. It's not about being tall. It's about
amazingly
being
small.
fat. It's not about being tall. It's about being fat. They're called fat boys, not called tall boys.
They're not that tall either.
But they're not supposed to be tall. They're supposed to be fat.
They're small. They're not even fat.
They're fat.
Nah.
They're wide and fat. That's a fat boy.
They should be called relatively slim.
You can't be serious right now.
boys.
You can't be serious right now.
Let's go. Let's go.
It took me 3 bites to eat a fat boy. That's just not a fat boy.
Let's go.
Oh, then maybe the guy who ate it was a
I
fat
see the
boy.
vision. I see the vision. Back. Let's go.
I'm sorry about that, fans.
They are kind of small.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Oh, come on, Diamond. Come on, Diamond D. You can't be serious.
I thought they were bigger.
This computer.
Maybe
If
they
Kamala
used
would
to
have won, Fat Boys would have been, couldn't do this price gouging and making smaller sandwiches and charging more. So,
That's late.
be. We're getting political.
That's late, bro.
No.
Teleporting.
Oh my God.
Fat Boys, the big sponsor of most Volusia County high school coaches.
Let's go.
Yes.
Come here, black guy.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my God. All right. So Georgia Tech with the first down to close out the first quarter. Will they keep this momentum riding into the second quarter? As we're watching commercials for TV shows that will indeed last maybe a season or 2 seasons, because I think most shows sign 2-year agreements now when they get pitched, and they're soon to be canceled.
Yeah, I seen that, bro. I read it, bro.
Oh my
Good
god.
job. Let's see everybody up.
I'm gonna clear it. Oh no.
Yeah, we do each other.
Go.
Oh man.
Yep.
All right, staying on pro football, an interesting slate of games this upcoming Sunday.
Oh, you got 2 big ones. Ravens, Eagles,
In any
Bills,
game,
Niners.
any game involving the Broncos.
Let's go. He cuts it. Oh, now I gotta come out clear.
Now the Broncos,
Bo
who
Nix is
they
the greatest quarterback of all
who they
time.
play this weekend?
I see him back.
No clue, but they're gonna win.
Calm down.
Broncos will probably play somebody who's not that good because their schedule's very weak.
I'm pretty sure they have an easy win this week.
Yes, sir.
No, they have a bye week. Oh yeah, they're on bye.
No, they're not. No. Every team's playing this week because Thanksgiving.
Give me one. Yes, sir.
That's
Oh,
legit.
you over here?
See him. Oh, that's
I'm
week
gonna
14.
give it him.
I go to week 17.
All right, let me take. They play the Cleveland Browns on Monday Night
Hell
Football.
yeah.
So that should put them at 8-5.
Easy dubskis.
Let's go. Chill.
Bo Nix gonna go for at least 2.
Another big game: Pittsburgh-Cincinnati. Pittsburgh wins. Cincinnati's season is
Cincinnati's
about
gonna win,
over. Not a lot of teams eliminated entirely yet, but Kansas City, I believe, clinched with their win today.
Yes, sir.
Buffalo, if they win,
sir.
clinched the
Yes, sir.
AFC East in a playoff spot.
Keep it going.
First and 10, Georgia Tech. He's looking deep, and he's caught his tight end.
Haynes King is cooking.
Tech has been a
right
very
sir?
good team inside the
Yes, sir?
30 to the 30,
Yes, sir.
and then they totally
Hello?
implode.
Yeah, in the red zone. In the red zone, they completely changed their offense. I don't get that.
now. The passing game's looking really
I mean, that was a 25-yard. They have 2 plays this drive, 47 yards of offense, and they're going to go bunch formation again and show run up the middle. All right, first and 10 from the 39.5-yard line of Georgia. Georgia Tech driving again, up 3-0. Second quarter just started. They're moving left to right. Haynes King direct up the middle. He's going to rush for what's going to end
takes
up
a big
being an
hit.
8-yard gain after the hit.
No.
Concussion.
Even though the ref
protocol right
spotted
there.
it get a little weird. So it's bringing up 2nd and 2 after the 8-yard rush by Haynes King.
Watch this middle guy.
Haynes King's looking league ready right now, if I'm being
Good
honest.
job. Yeah.
What, he's a senior? He's gonna be in the draft.
All right. No team is going to take Haynes King
No.
within the first 5
I
rounds.
think you're
Except
mistaken.
maybe the Giants.
I think you're mistaken by that.
He has no arm strength.
All right, 2nd and 2
His arm's injured.
on the
That's why he's
Georgia
not
31-yard
playing.
line.
Pregame.
Haynes King keep again. He's going to pick up the first
He
down.
says he's unable to throw the ball downfield.
It's kind of tough, bro. First game, though.
He's going to be down at the 28.5-yard line.
Rocky, bro. Rocky Road.
13 and a half minutes. Georgia Tech chipping away at the clock here, barely giving Georgia any chance to have the football itself. They understand they're the outclassed team here, and they're trying to control the clock.
Now, controlling the clock's fine, but if they don't, I think they got to get a 10-0 lead here instead of.
Lined up in the I formation, 3 receivers to the left. 13 minutes left to go. 1 receiver in motion.
Terrible.
It's going to be a screen
terrible
pass.
fake.
And he's going to pick up 4.
Take the yards though.
First down, a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 6 from the Georgia Bulldogs 24-yard line. Georgia Tech up 3-0 in a game that might end in like an hour and a half because of the style of offense both teams are running. Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, one of 4 teams with multiple AP top 10 wins. One of those being them having an asterisk because they technically beat Florida State when they were ranked 10th at the beginning of the season, which does not count. All right, and that's going to be a completed catch for a first down. Down to the 13-yard line.
Penalty. It's not. I like it. The NFL, that's a penalty.
NFL, that's a penalty, and they're chirping after.
A good, solid, just throw down tackle.
That win against Florida State's basically a win against a bottom 10 team in college football.
Yeah, so I don't think it's a fair stat.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I mean, somebody needs to get fired when you predicted you put Florida State at 10 in the country. And they only got half of that right because did they finish with 1 win?
Yeah, they're 2-9.
So they were 10th ranked. Take away the 0. That's how many wins they got.
They're 2-9 with a win against Charleston Southern and
good win. Charleston Southern, a building program.
Yeah. All right, hand off to the running back. He's going to pick up 2.
That Charleston Southern was also 1-9 when they met. So
He's down to the 11-yard line.
they beat 1-10 Charleston Southern, and they somehow beat California.
Well, the crazy part with the Florida State Seminoles, they beat their bye week by only 3 points. It was a very close game. They only beat the bye week by 3.
This is 4-down territory again, I'm just going to say.
All right, 2nd and 8. Georgia Tech has a chance to pick up the first at the 3-yard line of Georgia.
Georgia crowd very quiet, not much cheering going on.
3 receivers out.
The only guys cheering.
Another in motion, and they're going to hand off in bunch formation straight up the gut to the running back. That tells you it's 4-down territory. They're going to pick up 4 there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3.
That tells you they don't trust their quarterback.
Possibly 3rd and 4. They have crapped out on Georgia's side of the field
Who's the little guy with the penny on?
on the last 2 drives.
Is he a legit player?
3rd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets. They can get a first down at the 3-yard line.
What the heck are those people?
They're dressed as avocados. They are still in the huddle with only 5 seconds left on the play clock. They need to get the snap off quick.
Whoa! Play what?
Yeah, they're going to use a timeout.
They're going to use a timeout there.
We're going to have to cut some tape here. I did not hear play clock, but
Oh my god.
very interesting. Sorry about that, fans.
Good job.
No. Hey fans, while we have a break and play, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Drop a comment down below if you think that we could out-announce Troy Buck and Joe Aikman, or whatever their names are on Monday Night Football. Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. Apparently not, based on how bad this stutter has been in flipping the names. But at least we care about the game that's on our screen. All right, commercial break, and as we come into this holiday season, today is Black Friday. Remember, it's the season of giving, and to enjoy the time with your families that you're going to be coming up spending time with, man. It's all about family at the end of the day. Make sure to dap them up, make them a hot dog.
That was this Luke's football team from One Tree Hill.
No, they're different commercials about avocados.
I know, but I think it's the same team.
I love the goalie, though. I'm sorry, bro. He's clutch, bro. He not been selling none of this game.
No. Oh, that's too much. I saved that by accident. Oh, that's awful. No, KJ.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
I'll save it. I'll save it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good job. Oh, I thought you were gonna keep running, bro. I thought you were gonna keep running, bro.
That's you.
Nah, I gave it to you. Let's go. I love this guy. I'm sorry. You never disappoint me, bro. I love him, bro. Attack that double. I'm on there.
Yeah. All day.
That's our scoop. We got it, guys.
All day.
Oh man.
I see white guy.
1-2.
College football. We're doing a great job of keeping communication alive in between the commercials, but Diamond D, big slate of games tomorrow. Which ones are you looking forward to most?
South Carolina, Clemson, and A&M, Texas are the two biggest games of the week, in my opinion. And I'm hoping that the Michigan game is a good game, but it probably won't be. So.
Now, if you follow Rendsburg Sport Talk on Instagram, you'll notice that Diamond D did put South Carolina as one of his dark horse playoff teams. Why do you think South Carolina has a chance?
Because they're a 3-loss SEC team. So.
We gotta stay off 7 though.
They obviously have a chance, but I just think they deserve to be in because out of all the 3-loss teams, they're the best in my opinion. But it's just how it is. Plus, they're playing some great football right now. But hopefully, they win tomorrow. I'll be rooting for them against Clemson.
Good job.
If Clemson wins, though, Clemson will also have a good shot of getting in.
It's true. Do Florida and Florida State play?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That game's about to be epic.
No, I wanted through ball outwards.
All right, big 3rd and 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
You guys, I'm going to go out on a limb and call an incompletion here.
They're at the 7-yard line. Oh, I bet you must have seen something. Oh, that should have been a touchdown.
Terrible.
The guy was coming.
Did you check? Did you check the game or something?
He had to throw it behind him.
No team scored yet, bro.
Interesting move to go bring the field goal unit on here.
Yeah, this
but
is a lot of nothingness. Georgia's just going to drive down, take a 7-6 lead.
Yeah, I mean, he should have stopped his route.
It's a terrible throw.
No, but that guy, it would have been a pick if he threw it in front of him.
No, it wouldn't. If he led it to the edge of the end zone, it's over.
Tough break there for Georgia. They're going to flame out. Georgia Tech is going to flame out
This is
on
what we watch
Georgia
all
Tech's
games
8-yard
for. Some
line.
skinny guy to come kick the ball.
And he missed it.
Wow.
And that's karma. Good coaching by
He's so pissed.
Well,
Why is he pissed, though? It's on him.
Why are you kicking field goals?
Honestly, I didn't like the 3rd down play call. You should.
I'm sorry, Georgia's gonna end up scoring 20+ points.
Okay, imagine 10.
Man,
12
man.
points not winning the game.
Georgia Tech, if they want to have a shot at this one, can't keep coming up empty. But
To you guys who voted the over in this game, it might be time to get your keys, drive in your car, and find the closest bridge.
Yeah, you're cooked.
Because you're cooked.
Let's go. Good job, bro.
what was the over and under on this game? 50 and a
Doesn't
half?
matter.
I think it was relatively low.
Even if it was 12, you're cooked.
All
Georgia
right.
doesn't seem to care about winning.
Wait. Why did they start from the 20 on a missed field goal
Because
from
it
the
was
8?
inside the 20.
I see all of it.
Oh, that's a dumb
So
rule.
if you miss inside the 20, it's 20-yard line.
That's a dumb rule.
I'm thinking Burr might not have a job and might have to drop out of school, which will lead to a life of alcohol, 4 divorces, and losing his kids and paying high alimony.
Georgia Bulldogs after the break, 2nd and 7, moving right to left from their own 23-yard line.
Oh my God.
Carson Beck taking it. He had the man open on the slant, decided to wait for the screen, and he dropped it.
I'm just going to say, Carson Beck looking sharp as ever in this game.
That's good to know that Beck came locked in today.
If these receivers were just a little smaller, like the size of Smurfs, he would be having a really good game.
That's the beautiful thing about NIL, is this guy gets to sit here and basically eat some money.
Are you talking about me or Beck? 'Cause-
Beck.
Okay, I was going to say, I have very limited NIL funds.
For not seeming like he really cares too much about what's happening on the field. He always seems very disinterested.
Oh my God, you didn't get took off.
3rd and 7.
That just really shows how good of a quarterback he is, though. If they're 9-2, with him just not really.
And Georgia Tech's going to sack back at the 12-yard
Okay,
line.
so we're going to get a punt here. Georgia Tech's going to drive the ball to about the 20 and kick a field
Oh
goal.
my God,
I know. Imagine if Georgia Tech would have capitalized, man. This game.
Yeah, this game could have been a wrap.
I know.
Up, close.
We have our first drawn penis
first obscenity drawn on TV in a while
of the game.
I don't know what the
Wow.
announcer was drawing, but it looked nothing like the football player.
It was phallic in nature. Georgia, are they going to try to fake it? What are they trying to do with this punt formation? Oh, never mind.
College punting is so much different than NFL punting.
And that was a nice
Their only
boot.
chance to score a touchdown is for a return here, and
That was a
not
beautiful
getting a return.
boot. He's going to get the ball to the 34-yard line. We're going to go to another commercial break before Georgia Tech getting the ball back,
Georgia ain't come ready to play, man.
forcing three and outs versus the Bulldogs. They get the ball back for the fifth time. It's 3-0 Georgia Tech. And you're listening to the Teach live pre-recorder on YouTube.
We are not. Come here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go eat. Make smart move. Make smart decisions.
Let's go in there.
Smart decisions, bro. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Come on.
Your world. Oh, crap.
Come on.
All right, so the Teach, you find yourself
Yeah, that's you.
in a lot of high school sporting events.
Where are we going with this?
Yeah, what was
Now,
that?
I'm not trying to be sus with this, but one thing you notice is that we've observed is that the behavior of student athletes at the high school level has fallen off a cliff, showing disrespect for the game and their opponents. What do you think is the driving cause of this, and what should we do better to bring high school sports back to its former glory, to make it both more enjoyable for fans and more respectful to the game being played?
I'd love to answer that question, but that'll be chapter 4 of my upcoming novel.
That you're not
Which will
right.
be released within the next couple of years, so I don't want to give away anything. But chapter 4 will be the rise and fall of high school sports.
Then Teach, one question I do gotta ask is how come every time I send you a manuscript and say let's work on this,
Because I don't want to be sexist, I'd rather it not be called a manuscript because it just sends me in the wrong direction.
okay, well that's what you're supposed to write it on. So what do you want it to be called?
I mean, I don't know.
A womanuscript?
Something that just doesn't have the connotation that,
Script?
script would be better.
Rough draft?
I knew there was something that was keeping me back, so
Oh yeah, that's the
I
excuse.
think we solved that. But
This book you've been writing for 3 years.
look forward to chapter 4. It'll explain the rise and fall of the negative attitude of the 9th to 12th grader participating in high school scholastic sports over the last 17 to 19 years.
Now, what is going to be the overarching theme of this novel? If you can give us a little preview,
It's gonna be about-
since it's better than sitting in absolute silence while we play.
It'll be about the education system itself, the sports world, personal battles,
Let's go. Let's go.
alcoholism.
9 minutes, bro. Let's go, bro.
You're just saying words right now.
Oh, we cooked.
What is the
how
book
cutlery
about?
can kill.
Yes, sir.
So you're not gonna say what it's about. You're not even
I
gonna
think
try
I just
attempt
did.
to have
I think
a
I just did.
logical conversation here. Okay, this has been really fun so far.
Chapter 2 is going to be titled Stephen Donathan.
All right, great job saying the full name
He will appreciate it.
of someone. Yeah.
I've already talked to him about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Stephen's my boy. He's a quality kid.
Okay. Haynes King and Georgia Tech back on the field. That was a conversation that went nowhere, but it's better than sitting in complete silence, I guess. But that's up for debate. Georgia Tech power run game. That's gonna be a 5-yard run. They're up to the 39.
This running back's having a day right
Georgia
now.
Tech, I think, hoping to run the clock out in the first
He's
half.
cooked, bro. I love it. Like, hey, he's cooked, dude.
Yeah, this game. This has been a quick moving game. I mean, we're looking at it's only 8:40.
Let's go, Eli.
This game's been on just under an hour of total gameplay because it was slated to start at 7:30 and didn't start until 7:40. We're almost done with the first half already. Haynes King gonna fake the handoff. Georgia bringing pressure. Throws downfield. It's caught.
Yeah, again, he's cooking inside the 30.
It's caught at the 43-yard line.
Georgia Tech is dominant from 30 to 30, and then they just fall apart.
Yeah, well, they have better play calling.
Caught at Georgia's 43-yard line. They radically change their offensive style when they're in Georgia Bulldogs territory, which is bizarre. Because that should be where you open up the playbook a little bit. But at the moment, Haynes King leading Georgia Tech. At least they're picking up yards.
Georgia player is offsides. I'm going to call it right now. Did it get called?
We get 2.
It's like no flag.
No, flag came in at the end there, but that's going to be on Georgia Tech.
It's offside.
The team's not gonna get harder.
Why would they wait until the end to throw the flag, though, if it is offside?
I mean, the guy was definitely offsides. Wow.
Oh,
Defensive
into a
holding
defensive
on a
hold.
run play for the Georgia Bulldogs.
Ooh.
Georgia Tech is going to get a first down at the 38-yard line.
No, I do
of the
observe
Georgia
that
Bulldogs.
Georgia Tech's quarterback is absolutely the worst quarterback I've seen do a play-action fake.
Kirby Smart absolutely livid on the sideline.
Kirby Smart is absolutely correct, like usual.
He is always right.
Where's the... That is a lame call. That is actually a pretty lame call.
I mean, that's a running play, and that's... I just don't understand.
That happens on, like, every play.
All right, Georgia Tech in their famous 30, inside the 30. This is where they fall apart usually.
Interesting.
And there was a false snap.
Botched.
Oh,
But
wow.
somehow this kid...
He's about to score a tutty on it.
Oh, just no speed. I mean, we're talking... I mean, my cohort, Diamond D, says he's an NFL prospect. He runs a 40 in about 7.2.
Dude, he's one of the best running quarterbacks in the nation.
Dude, this was so slow. I would have caught him.
Well, I don't know what Georgia's defense did. I
Yeah,
think
Georgia...
thought it
So
was
is
a five.
defensive holding 10 yards in
I
college?
think Georgia's defense thought it was a false start.
That was interesting. They gave him 10 yards on that defensive holding.
It's college rules, man.
I thought holding in college was still 5, no?
They probably added on to the play.
Oh, that explains it. They probably did add
Yeah,
on to the
54
play.
has 2 major knee braces on this.
That's
kid.
right, because it would have been 3 up to the 35 and then 5 to bring it up to the 30. All right, so 10-yard rush gives Georgia Tech the first down. Play is blown dead for what is probably a false
You
start.
gotta love college football where the same number is being worn by 7
Georgia
players.
Tech is calling their third and final timeout of the first half. Well, you got them. You might as well use them.
Georgia Tech has 4 number 11s. Georgia has 5 number 11s.
I'm just worried about Haynes King right now.
Yeah,
All right, will they overthink this? All right, here's our big poll. Comment in the chat whether Jersey Mike should stop paying Danny DeVito millions, hundreds of thousands of dollars to appear in their commercial and charge less for their subs. Or keep paying Danny DeVito and we keep paying $19 for a tuna sandwich.
Subs are actually bigger than Danny DeVito, but the $27 charge per sub is pretty bad.
Jersey Mike's also, they just sold for $8 billion to a...
Chapter
What is
11
it
in my
called?
book will be about Jersey Mike's price gouging over the last 12 years and why the cheesesteak is disappearing
The crazy
in
part
today's
about
society.
the crazy part about Jersey Mike's is how quickly their business blew up.
I would write Chapter 12 about how overrated the Jersey Mike cheesesteak is.
Oh, it's back here, right?
It's not a good cheesesteak.
So-
Anything's overrated when it's $20.
Oh, Richard Gere in a movie, in a show, or whatever it is.
It's the ugly girl from the darn it.
You don't know where she's from.
Yeah, I do know. She played like the witch girl from that show that we just watched.
Oh, the one with Vince Vaughn,
Yeah, the Vince Vaughn show.
Bad Monkey.
She looks exactly the same. Like she's wearing the same outfit, everything.
Is she just gonna play like a witch doctor in
I
every
know.
movie she's in?
That's pretty cool.
Did you ever finish that? Did you ever finish that show?
Yeah, it's just a nothing ending,
Oh, really? What did he do? Just like solve the murder?
kinda, and that was it.
That's pretty goofy.
And it was a pretty boring solve. The blonde-haired lady got away with it, but then she died a really stupid death where she was because of karma. She got tripped by something and fell off a building and broke her neck.
Oh, really?
So actually, they really didn't solve the draft. It just figured itself out with karma.
Well, that's what movie man Mike always glazes the guy who wrote Bad Monkey. So I guess that's just his style of writing. Bad pick in the Jersey Mike's draft there. Going with the Italian sub before the cheesesteak.
No, so
Mike, keep moving this, man. I gotta keep checking the mic now.
that's stretched, man.
I know, but I gotta check the mic real quick.
Yeah, tomorrow's some solid games.
Diamond D, try talking real quick.
What's up, bro?
I barely picked you up. Try again.
Yo, what's up?
Okay, I got you there.
Diamond D not giving much effort, much like the Georgia front line.
All right, first and 10 from the Georgia 20-yard line.
I'm going to predict this again. I said it the last 4 drives.
Clever
This is a
Hayes.
must touchdown
They
drive.
call a timeout to run that play and pick up 1. Ay. Second and 9.
I mean, Haynes King is down one leg. You hate to see it if you're a Georgia Tech fan.
All right, the memes coming out of the Chiefs-Raiders game, I'm really excited to see those. Really excited to see those. They're going to be fantastic. Mama Teach is back out. She was gone for a majority of the first half. But was coming down to see Georgia Tech finish off this drive. Second and 8, they gave him 2 yards there.
This drive's definitely going to end in a tutty. I'm calling it right now.
I'm not seeing it.
Interesting play
He
here.
just saw.
Ooh, had him and missed him.
God, come on, King.
Had him and missed him. 3rd and 8.
Dude, King's limping, bro.
Boise State awaits the winner of UNLV and CSU. Mountain West title game. When do they play? Or they don't play each other?
I mean, everyone's going to play next week, dude.
Or no, is UNLV... Because next week's the conference championships.
Yep.
You're a real quick study there.
UNLV plays,
Do Colorado State and UNLV play each other?
no. Colorado State won today, so if UNLV wins, they're in. If UNLV loses.
Ooh, and he's going to pick up the first and more, and he's down to the 1-yard line.
Well,
The ref caused the problem there.
An interesting play there. Just it felt broken. Georgia brought decent pressure. But the tight end goes directly up the seam and finds a hole there.
Haynes King once again proves to be
The ref didn't really
I
affect
felt
much
ready
of
for
anything there. He's going to be down to the 1-yard line.
Let's wager how many plays it'll take for them not to score.
Georgia Tech, 1st and goal from, they marked him down to the 2.
I'm seeing it.
Moving left to right, 3 receivers out wide. Send the tight end in motion. He's going to come in as a blocker.
Yeah,
Haynes King keeps himself. Touchdown,
I
Georgia
saw
Tech.
that coming.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Haynes King.
It's a 9-0 game.
Fans, it looks like the Bulldogs will not be in the national championship hunt.
All you gotta do is win the SEC title game.
Fans, it looks like the Georgia Bulldogs will be back in the
The thing is, if
NCAA
they lose this
championship.
game, they're forcing themselves to have to win next week, which is like kind of rough. But
Yeah, not
The
a.
Yellow Jackets could be up 21-0 in this game.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a bad part. Grizzlies getting a big win over the Pelicans in the NBA Cup. That means basically nothing, but at least they tried to make the regular season interesting. Extra point is good. Georgia Tech up 10-0, putting together a solid touchdown drive. They started at their own 38-yard line.
what Georgia Tech's doing here today is putting themselves in a quality bowl game.
Oh, so no Gasparilla. No Gasparilla, Diamond D. You thinking sugar?
Oh, who we had last game?
I don't know.
Let's get them again.
Aren't those bowl games part
Yeah,
of the
because the
tournament?
bowl
Fiesta.
games are part of the tournament.
Yeah, bowl games is part of the tournament.
Well, which bowl games are part of the tournament?
Dude, Georgia Tech's not making the tournament.
I know they're
That's
not
the whole
making
point
a
of the
tournament. Which
conversation.
bowl game? He said they're playing our part of NCAA
We get 5.
playoffs.
Well, we could probably figure it out.
Orange Bowl, Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Cotton Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, and Peach Bowl.
You forgot one. The Captain Obvious Bowl.
I'm excited for the Rose Bowl.
Okay, you didn't
That's
know
always
that.
A fun game.
I could have guessed it without looking it up.
The Rose Bowl is iconic.
Yes, sir. Gave it this year.
KJ gave it a yes, sir.
First round playoffs.
Georgia really needs to get some points on the board here.
Georgia Tech's going to have first
I don't think
choice.
Georgia's even caring right now. It looks like they're just hanging out.
Well, Beck's kind of playing nonchalant right now.
Their defense is too. I just feel like they're like, yeah, let's play hard in the second half.
The Celtics are.
All right,
Huh?
so
Are they by how much? Dude, come on.
I gotta keep mine. I gotta remind you, bro.
If we win this game, we could make the playoffs for the in-season tournament.
There's no way in settings it tells you that, like, not
It
the
says Cleveland lost to Atlanta.
all right, the Georgia Bulldogs lined up at their own 25-yard line with 4:40 left in the first half, facing a 10-0 hole against the cross-state rival Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, and that play is going to be a short screen in the flat
We won that game.
to the receiver, who's only going to gain 1 yard.
It's Arsenal, bro. They pretty good, bro.
I'm not really understanding the Bulldogs' offense here.
We really playing hard.
Down 10-0. Second and 9. Beck looking downfield, tipped by the Yellow Jacket. Oh, and the D-back lost it. That was almost an interception by Carson Beck. Threw it, hit the Georgia Tech defensive back straight in the numbers. Deflected it up. Lyman D, what did he see here? He threw it into double coverage anyways, but the linebacker who dropped it to the zone.
I think the receiver still could have caught that.
Georgia's showing pressure. He's looking downfield again.
That's easy.
Wide open.
Yeah.
Man, and
That's
they're
back
both hurt.
surgery for 84.
I can tell that Beck's starting to find a little rhythm here.
I mean, he had a
Is
couple
this guy
deep
crying?
passes this game, but
I think Harvey might be crying. Another interesting drawing by the announcer.
I mean, that's a good throw, dude.
Why did that hurt the guy so bad?
Number 44 on Georgia Tech.
I had to, bro. I had to kick it up, bro. I had to, bro. You was still like that, bro.
KJ, watch your language, please.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're allowed, but I keep slipping up, yeah. No one knows KJ, though.
This is why I love the goalie dude. This is why I love the goalie dude.
what?
This is why I love the goalie dude.
Sure, yeah. The only thing, the button, when you press like the down arrow to go down, you have to press it lightly, otherwise it'll glitch out.
Yeah, oh, I forgot to do chill.
KJ.
Chill, bro.
Bro, what are you doing?
Chill.
Give it to him.
Pass the rock, bro. Pass the rock. We good.
What's up, bro? You're trying to sell this game.
We got this at 5-star team, but we're good, bro. You got took, bro.
Sorry, fans, are we still on?
Yeah, no, we are. We're just another
Give it up, bro.
dead sound.
Yeah, Beck's starting to cook.
Somebody has woken up the sleeping Bulldog. I'm looking for the 42-0 run coming up. Mike Bobo.
Mike Bobo.
I'm not thinking 42-0 run, but I think they're gonna make a little run. They get
3
the ball in
minutes,
the
22
second half.
seconds. Georgia will get the ball to start the second half.
Hey, sub him, bro. And the submission come, bro. Let's go.
That's
So they
true.
get
So it's going to
points.
be 14-10, 3 minutes into the second half.
Screen.
That's a
That's a block in the back. They will not call it.
Oh,
And a fumble. I
You
believe he
really-
was down,
oh.
though. I believe he was down.
The ref does not believe he's
I
down.
think this is
Neither
gonna
does
get
number
called.
six. No, he doesn't believe he's down.
I think it's going to get called back because I believe he was down.
I don't think the receiver thinks he's down.
It looks like, I mean, he looked at his hand like he just kind of dropped it, but I don't
Yeah, he
know. I
fumbled.
think he was
Well, I
down.
think he's mad at his hands.
Let's see. He is
dude,
not
come
down.
on.
He is not even close to being down.
This could be an upset brewing, you guys.
Oof. Yeah, just a good punch out by number 16. From Georgia Tech. What's that guy's name? I can't read the jersey. Yeah, it's going to be Georgia Tech ball.
I mean, I guess Georgia just thought Georgia Tech was
17 should have picked this up.
And the punch out by 16. Oh my goodness, we have an upset brewing here in Athens.
Dude, did you just get in a time machine?
See, go ahead.
What, you on tape though?
Haynes King! Handoff! He's going to keep it himself, actually. He's only going to gain 1 yard.
At this point, I think King's just playing selfish for stats.
He kind of is too. He should have.
Yeah, Haynes King, he's got a bloody knee. He's like Kurt Schilling in the World Series. He's like Kurt Schilling with that bloody sock. Utah and UCF setting football back 20 years, 3-0 at the end of the first quarter.
I'm gonna say Georgia Tech are setting it back as well.
Wow, all right, 2nd and 9. 2-minute warning coming up. 17 seconds left on the play clock. You think Georgia Tech's just going to try to waste as much time as possible so Georgia doesn't get a chance to score? Dominating the time of possession game, nearly twice as much time of possession. Haynes King is not even going to look for a pass. He's going to take the 1 yard loss. That's going to bring it down to the 2-minute warning. Heading into the 2-minute warning. Georgia Tech 10. Georgia nothing. The number 7 team in the country. On the fritz here, coming down to the end of the first half. Diamond D and Teach take us in to the break and play with an interesting dialogue while I go get some food.
Well, it's very interesting. Tatum's brother plays for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, plays outside linebacker. His brother playing against the the Bulls.
You give it to them, dude.
What's wrong? All right.
Can't figure out his TV.
Yeah.
We're on commercial break.
Yeah, we're on commercial break.
I'm scared.
Ready whip, you guys. Finger licking good.
Let's go. Yo, Eli, toss her out, bro. Toss her out.
I'm saucing him.
Who said I was?
It's a good noise to have next to the microphone without context.
Here, can you put this in the fridge?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I saw this coming. We're talking about the game.
The Georgia Tech winning by 10-0.
I called him, man. Take Georgia Tech call.
He has him back.
Just come stop playing me, bro. Come on. Oh, holding too long. I hold way too long, bro.
You square there, bro.
We're gonna have to build an
I swear,
extension
how
for
square
him.
dude?
It lobbed it. Not a shot, but for a pass. I mean, you shot there.
Get that, is that injured guy still in the game?
Nah.
We get barred too.
All right, fans. We had some technical difficulties. We're at the 2-minute warning. It is 10-0 Yellow Jackets. In a very boring game.
I think it's been a pretty entertaining game.
Lots of running.
Just lack of points. But Georgia Tech's played a good game.
Georgia Tech's quarterback is about 15 rushes for
Yes, sir.
17
Come on,
yards.
As much as you want to hate, your quarterback's playing way better.
No!
than
We
Carson Beck.
good. We're
Carson
good.
Beck's a second half
Keep
player.
this low, bro. Oh, that's a hard touch, bro.
He's had a quality first half, no interceptions.
There's one to come
We
eventually.
good. Just chill. Calm down.
I mean, yeah, he hasn't thrown a pick in 2 weeks, though.
No.
I'm gonna take him out here. Man, this shit was causing us.
What'd you make?
Let's go. Eli!
Cheesecake.
Come on!
This break and play is brought to you by Cheesecake.
Get
Cheesecake.
down first.
It's good.
Let's get down.
Just handle.
Let's get down. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm trying to kick that one. I'm trying to kick it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
KJ did try to kick that ball. He won't even lie to
Try
us.
to kick it, bro.
All right, we're back.
Fouling me.
Diamond D, take over the play-by-play.
Alright, we're good.
Georgia Tech with the ball. Snapped.
Shotgun formation.
We go.
King's gonna make a great play here. Told you.
30.
Dude, Kane is so good.
Georgia has shown a big gap in the middle of the field.
How is Georgia Tech selling his work? Is he going to
Let's go.
Sauce.
I was gonna say something really bad.
Cookie. Let's go.
This Haynes King guy is unbelievable. I mean, his draft stock just went way up.
Yeah, from
His first half.
last pick to second to last pick.
I really hope the Cowboys get him.
Yes, he'd be an upgrade from Cooper Rush by about 1
Wait.
point.
We need Haynes King and Ashton Genty.
Alright, give
That's not
up
smart.
the middle. That'll get them
Yeah, I don't
about
like
a
that
yard.
play.
It's gonna be 3rd and 2. Big play in this game. Georgia doesn't seem to care. Georgia Tech doesn't seem to care about this drive.
I would run it down their throat until we get this first down. In my opinion.
I'd love to see the coaches sitting in the booth writing stuff and not watching the game.
No, the guy to the left's definitely playing a Sudoku puzzle.
I mean, it makes no sense what they're doing or not doing.
They got the game on the TV.
Georgia Tech in no hurry to score here. I think they
I
feel
know.
that 10 points is enough to beat this
Well,
Bulldogs team.
I guess they're fine with not scoring a touchdown here and going up.
And here he goes
Oh
again.
my God. Guys, Haynes
He's got a
King.
lot of space to work with. He's going to be out of bounds.
He just looks like he's running in quicksand, though.
59 seconds remaining. ESPN saying Travis Hunter improves Heisman odds.
Like
on
Josh Allen would have scored on that play. What is he drawing now? I think he drew the Pythagorean theorem.
He's running pretty fast.
He's not running fast.
Well, how
And again, why are there 4 million people on the college sideline?
He has 57 rushing yards.
Yeah, he could have had 112. Like, I think I run faster than this kid. And he's like 6'4".
He is injured. I mean, he's cooking Georgia right now. Why are they running the ball, dude?
They know how to move that.
See, that's not smart at all. With no timeouts. Georgia used to timeout. Interesting.
They're trying to get the ball back and score.
I would-
Halftime, you guys will talk about the
Fouled him.
1 goal, 2 assist,
You fouled him, bro.
that 5-on-5 soccer game today,
Oh, that's not.
and the 6-1 record at the World
Oh!
Cup. Out of yours truly,
They know how to do it, bro.
Teach McGee.
KJ, that's careless, man.
Coach of Georgia asking his team why they're not trying. Booger McFarland at the halftime show with Snotball McGee.
I know who is that dweeb.
Took about an hour and a half to gel his hair. And
Also, in the comments down below, comment on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being he should be in a broadcast booth. Should Booger McFarland be in a broadcast booth? I'm gonna say solid 9.5 on that. He's just a straight football guy, though.
also, let's vote on who has the bigger forehead, Booger McFarland or the guy sitting to the left of him.
Probably the guy sitting to the left of him.
Booger McFarland, ESPN does not have the balls to let him call a game.
Now the key here is Georgia Tech puts a
They
touchdown
have
here,
97 yards.
makes this a 17-0 game. I got upset alert. If it's 13-0, Georgia wins by 39 points.
Who has a 97 yards offense total? Georgia.
I think it all depends on what Georgia does coming
Oh,
out
yeah.
first half. I mean, they come out and score right away.
Number 11 is open.
What's he, our man?
Goes the opposite direction.
Dude, he is so good.
Wow, they're down.
Once
to the
again,
4.
they're going to be around the 4-yard line with 1st and goal. Will they score?
I mean, Haynes King is eating this defense alive on one leg.
I'm pretty sure I see 2 legs.
Nah, he's playing.
They're not
great right
spiking it, are they?
What?
Why?
now. I don't really see a reason to do that.
Huh?
You just wasted a play. Now you got 2 plays. I don't. get
Okay,
that at
we
all.
go game to game and we see the dumbest coaching moves ever. They just spiked the ball with 44
Alright,
seconds
that's
left.
We
a-
only have 2 plays.
No,
now.
that's a 7 out of 10 on the McDermott scale.
Now you're putting
bad
yourself
coaching.
at 2nd and goal at the 4 for no reason whatsoever.
I know.
They could have run a play there.
You know they're not going to go for a 4th down here.
I'm perplexed at what these coaching staffs do for 20-hour work days,
You get your-
7 days a week, and you spike the ball. And of course,
Get there.
That was a terrible.
No, yeah, that's a 7 out of 10 on the McDermott scale. Of
now you're
bad
getting
coaching.
another field goal.
The McDermott scale of bad coaching, of course, named after Sean McDermott, head coach of the Buffalo Bills, who Does just enough to keep his job year in, year out, but overall, terrible decision maker as a coach.
We just start off with the hardest team this season.
I'm still expecting Haynes King to pull something out here. I mean, he's been playing great all game.
I'm not sure why Bulldog fans are dressed as Vikings, but
Yeah, I guess that's just the theme.
so this could be second and goal, but because they spiked it for no reason, giving Georgia more time on the clock. They're sitting at third and goal.
Oh, he's open.
He is open, but he never looked that way, and he's going to.
Oh crap! This might work.
He's in.
Oh, I think he's out. I think he's out.
Oh my!
Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
I think he was out.
It's gonna be close.
Yeah, you're shocked, aren't
You
you?
have a perplexed fan.
They're all shocked.
72 could eat number 11 who scored the touchdown.
Dude, Georgia Tech is playing.
Was he
spoiler.
in though? Because it looked like his body was out of bounds.
Nah, he's in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah, there's a touchdown.
That's one flying young running back. Dylan, I don't know why you were laughing. Good one, man.
Dude, what? Are you a little worried right now as a Georgia fan?
Now they're gonna win like 34-19.
And so you're saying Georgia Tech's going to get safety in the second?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is for Georgia, they don't have to win this game because they can go and win. the
Obviously,
SEC
they don't feel like that.
They can go win the SEC championship.
Now, but let's put it this way:
What?
say Georgia Tech. Georgia just feels like they don't need to win this game whatsoever,
Yeah.
and they lose 42-0 to Georgia Tech. Does that not?
If they win next week, they're not going to take out.
I
the
don't know.
SEC
Say they win next week, but they lost 56-3 to Georgia Tech. You still put them in.
Yes. They're not. Well, I wouldn't personally put them in, but you have to put them in because they're the SEC.
All right. Say they win a close game next week and they lose 72-4 against Georgia Tech.
If they lose 7, you're asking me what my opinion.
Yes,
is
you
on
are
it?
the college guru. All right. Let me give you another
Of course,
scenario.
I would put them in.
All right. Let me give you another scenario. Georgia Tech wins this game 88-6, and Georgia wins next week 6-3. They're still in.
Against Texas A&M.
I might put Georgia Tech in at that point. If they win this game by 80 points.
I am shocked and appalled at this result at this point.
I'm really not.
My 38-year Bulldog fandom is going down the drain.
I could see Georgia making.
How old are you?
Here.
55.
All right, and you've been a fan since you were 4,
Yeah.
according to a statement earlier. So
But you have
that
to
means
carry
you've been
the
a
7.
fan for 38 years.
You have to carry the 7.
I think your math's a little off because you started when you were 4 and you
algebra,
were a
dude.
fan for 38 years.
Yeah, it's algebra.
Georgia's senior
No,
class.
it's basic addition and subtraction.
X equals 7.
You are 55 years old. You said you've been a fan since you were 4. If you've been a fan 38 years,
You carry the 7,
you would be 42 years old.
thus carrying the 7.
Oh, back. What are we doing?
He threw it straight off the guy's helmet.
This is where it gets dangerous because you don't want to.
You don't want to give
turn
Georgia
the
Tech
ball
away.
over. I mean, Haynes King is having a great game right now.
He might be the worst quarterback
Nebraska,
to ever
Iowa.
have. Haynes King is the worst quarterback to ever have a good half against the Georgia Bulldogs.
What are we talking about, dude? It's a terrible take.
I'm just confused why there's 17 number 11s on the field.
Oh yeah. You know.
All right.
Oh,
No, that's gonna do it right there. I mean, I guess it's not a bad play. Timeout. Just call timeout.
If Georgia gets a field goal here, I guarantee victory for the Bulldogs.
They would
Oh, the Georgia Tech cover's looking pretty nice right now.
Wouldn't you love to be a fly on the toilet seat in the Georgia locker room
Why is
at
that?
halftime?
What a smart move, Carson.
Yup, come on.
Carson Beck actually hurt
He has
himself.
money on the game.
He hurt himself by slamming against the ground.
His head's right there, good. His head was right there. They ain't caught it, bro.
Unbelievable. We're paying these kids to play worse than their predecessors. Unbelievable. in the state of college
Jesse
football.
Palmer, one of the worst quarterbacks in the history of the NFL.
Back in the middle, bro.
But probably would be a full-time starter in
Good job,
2024.
good job. And back right there. No, back read.
Oh yeah, he'd be Hall of Fame caliber if you put it now.
Sit cooking, bro.
To be a football announcer, you must have hands the size of a tire to be a good announcer.
Well, most announcers are former players, and former players have big hands for the most part. They're big dudes.
How bad do these Bulldog fans feel after painting themselves?
Oh,
They have to take 7-hour showers to get the red off them after being beat by Georgia Tech 63-1.
Oh, we can't lose this game, but we got to turn it, bro.
You're calling a 1-point safety.
I predict Georgia will kick an extra point without scoring a touchdown and lose 63-1.
At this point, you just throw the helmet, right, bro?
So you say that you get through.
Dude, is that English on the top news there?
What?
They just did a sentence that made no sense.
Oh, the fumble snap one. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, that did not form a cohesive thought whatsoever.
Stephen A. Smith must have wrote it.
Yeah, Chiefs escape as Raiders snap fumble late.
Yeah.
Make a run, bro.
Dude, why is Georgia Tech so far back?
Sir.
All right, we got a game, you guys.
They just gave them. Why would they play that far
I'm trying to
back?
get a 5.
And if they make a field goal here, we're back to a ball game. For sure.
He's so good.
Because Georgia's getting that ball in the second
All right,
half.
1 second left on the clock. First time Georgia has threatened since the botched drive where they went for on 4th and 1, only down 3.
I say you fake the field goal and throw a.
Oh, he's down in bounds.
He is not down.
That's what they're reviewing. He's down in bounds.
I'm pretty sure they have it.
They're not reviewing it.
Let's go. Let's go.
What are they talking about here?
Goldie.
And Brock Bowers.
No.
They're talking about offensive rookie of the year that between
Happened to him, bro.
Jaden Daniels and Bo Nix, but I think you got to throw Brock Bowers in that
Exactly, I
conversation.
agree.
Brock
I
Bowers
just
had
think
a
it should
massive
be-
year.
I think it should be Bo Nix by a long shot, for being honest. I think Bo Nix is in the MVP combo.
I think if we're being legit, it's Brock Bowers.
No, he can win the tight end award.
There is no tight end award.
There you go.
Bo Nix with a very entertaining name.
A 53-yard attempt from the Georgia Bulldogs to try to make this a 2-possession game. Snap is good, hold is good, and the kick is wide right.
Oh.
Never even
It's
close.
almost like he saw a different goalpost than the rest of us.
Yeah, this guy's so happy right now.
So excellent effort by Georgia Bulldogs.
I mean, Beck finally showed something in this game. We'll see how they come out in the second half. Hey, first 4 minutes.
All right.
You know what they
We're
say.
heading to halftime, 17-0 Yellow Jackets over
Oh my gosh.
the
Now,
Bulldogs
why
in
that?
Athens.
Why are Georgia fans clapping this their team goes into a locker room?
This is a big yike so far. And for halftime, we're going to go to the sounds of KJ and ER3 playing
Doing the whole
college football. I think so. I mean, we don't have to. Hey fans, like, comment, subscribe if you want us to do the full game. But I think we can call it here, right guys?
What is this stupid? What are we doing?
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to call it? I mean, that was fun, right?
Oh, yeah, that was not another phone.
Or no, are we gonna zone out on our phones? So I don't know whether to stop the podcast or not.
We're gonna what?
Zone out on our phones, so I
Why would I
can
zone
confirm
out
or
on my
deny
phone?
whether or not. It's kind of what you guys are doing right now.
Okay, jeez.
Oh, yeah,
We're in the middle of our podcast, and you guys have gone on your phones like 7 or 8 times a piece, man. And I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'm just gonna say it on the mic, put it on the record.
Just watching.
The dedication
2-0.
hasn't exactly been there.
I'm watching NBA scores, man.
Supposed to be,
You know, it's named the Teach Podcast, and the Teach
Yes, sir.
has been a tough showing, man.
I've done an excellent job.
You forced it a little bit, and there's been too much dead silence.
Oh, I think we should stop like during halftime.
I think it's a safe point to stop. D, what do you think?
No, I think we should come back after halftime.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, do like 2 separate videos?
we don't need to talk during half.
Oh, it has to be a separate video if we stop it.
Yeah, because if I stop, it stops recording entirely. That's fine. We can do that.
Yeah, let's just do 2 separate. We can see whichever is the best.
Why would we do whichever's the best? I'll upload them both. Extra content. All right. See you guys in a bit.